morning. We're here in Ollantaytambo. This is our Machu Picchu day. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We stopped here in this town. We're getting some provisions for our very light lunch, basically snacks. So what we've got going on here today is we're about to go to the train station on the bus, and all the kids right now they're getting their snacks and getting ready to go for the day. And then we're going to go to the train station, take about an hour and a half train ride up to Machu Picchu, spend the day there, and then on our way back down, we'll spend some more time in this city. So we'll have a dispatch later from this city. More to come. Here we are on the train to Machu Picchu. We're about 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes into our trip, and everybody's settling in really nicely. And there are natural wonders all around us. These natural skylights are wonderful for viewing. Just amazing sights, natural wonders everywhere you turn. Every time the train comes around a bend, there's something new and impressive, beautiful to gaze upon. We're all very, very excited to go to Machu Picchu today, but I have to say this train trip is an attraction all of its own. This is amazing.
What you can do is... Is it going? Okay, so I really like train rides, so I'm happy about this. It's going to be pretty fun, and it's not that long, so that's good. And I'm just really excited for Machu Picchu.
The train ride so far has been really pretty. It's not really that bumpy, but the view of the mountains is amazing, and that's really cool. For Machu Picchu, I'm really looking forward to kind of the iconic view from the top of the hill and just kind of looking down on Machu Picchu.
I'm looking forward to this train ride, and I think it's really fun because I get to see all the pretty views, I get to talk to people, and then Machu Picchu, I'm looking forward to seeing like the pretty views, just taking pictures and walking through the cloud forest.
So, train ride so far has been pretty okay. I've not seen much too far, but there's a glacier up there which I'm looking at. It's pretty cool. And I'm kind of looking forward to Machu Picchu, but I feel like everything I've seen already is kind of like exceeded my expectations. So Machu Picchu is kind of like something I really want to see, but the things that I've not expected that I would like, I've kind of like made up for that. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to sitting at the top, looking out, and that's about it. That's what I know so far.
I like the train ride. I like the train ride so far because I get to see all the views and I get to talk to other people that are sitting like near me. And I'm really excited to see all of Machu Picchu and go hiking and yeah.
So we just got on the train, and it seems like it'll be a pretty simple ride to Machu Picchu. And for Machu Picchu, I'm really excited just to sit at the top of the viewpoint and just look out. Because in Cusco, I love looking over the city, and that was just amazing and beautiful. So I just can't wait to sit and just relax and look at Machu Picchu.
So yes, we're on the train from Ollantaytambo to Machu Picchu. Coolest train ride I've ever been on. I've been on a few good ones. Beautiful scenery around. Looking forward to Machu Picchu, the cloud forest. My expectations are high, but I still think they're going to be beaten.
Okay, so the train ride, I'm really liking it. You get this music, and it's really bright in here, which I'm liking too, and the scenery is just so beautiful. And I'm most excited about Machu Picchu because I'm going to feel just amazing up there. I'm going to be standing up there on top of it, and I'm going to feel like I'm on top of the world. And I'm just going to look out and see this beautiful landscape, and I don't think I'm ever going to get to do that again.
made it. Machu Picchu. This may be a short dispatch. I don't have the words. This place is amazing. It's unbelievable. It's everything we thought it would be and more. Let's just take it in. Let's enjoy it.
Nice.
I remember at Machu Picchu, going up, I was worried that it wouldn't be like as good as I thought it would be, but as soon as I got up there, it exceeded all my expectations.
I'm gonna remember how like stunned I was about how beautiful everything was and how they did everything back then.
So when I remember visiting Machu Picchu, I'm always gonna reflect on when Alvaro told us not to look back at Machu Picchu immediately, but to look away, and then we all look on 3. And so it really looked like the postcard picture, and that was my favorite part about Machu Picchu. It was better than I expected it to be.
I remember I looked at it and it felt like a dream. I literally pinched myself and I was like, is this real? And it just made me feel so lucky to be here, and it made me feel lucky for how lovely my life is.
I just felt amazed at how beautiful it was, and like Alvaro kept saying, the combination of the nature and human-made things and culture, I just thought it was really cool. That was amazing.
As soon as I saw Machu Picchu, I had a moment of just remembering what I thought it would be like, and the experience was so much better than I could even imagine, because every time you turned, you looked, and the view got better and better at every single look.
I'll remember about how I felt was so connected to the natural world, even though we were in a very man-made structure. Every single thing I touched had some kind of power of nature.
I felt very surprised at how beautiful Machu Picchu was, with both the mountains and the greenery, as well as the Inca civilization.
So our guide was explaining how the mountains, how the Inca had a spiritual connection with them, and how they were the beginning of agriculture and water and just everything nature-wise. And I remember just touching the ground and feeling that connection.
I really felt blown away of how big Machu Picchu was, and it was just such a beautiful sight to see. And it was just amazing that the Incas could build that in 100 years or so.
Okay, what I'll remember how I felt was I felt like I was in shock, and I'd never see anything this beautiful again, and I wanted to just soak it in and remember it, and every time I breathed in, it was soaking in more of it and realizing more.
Okay, so Machu Picchu, I just felt connected with nature, which is not usually what I feel, especially sometimes in Peru, until I got to Machu Picchu, and it's just we were talking about the themes of humans working with nature last night in our journal entries. That just I just really noticed that as soon as I saw examples of it, with the rocks and then how they're able to move it and just building into the mountain itself. Just it was so just flowing. It was so cool to see.
You
energized when I was at Machu Picchu, just like taking in everything. I just felt like every time that like I just breathed in that energy from
I don't remember how I felt at Machu Picchu because of like kind of like the spiritual connection everyone had to it, like how they saw like the condor and the mountain in the face, and I could really see it. So I'll remember that connection to it for sure.
Very surprised because the Incas built it on top of a mountain, and like they had to haul all the stones up it, and they built it in less than 90 years, and I was just shocked the entire time.
I felt Machu Picchu respect, admiration, and astonishment over the civilization and what they created in the mountains. It's amazing. I will remember the beautiful architecture in Machu Picchu and the terraces and all the farming houses that were there. And the feeling that I had in Machu Picchu, I felt really like self-zen, I guess, kind of, and I felt really calm.
At Machu Picchu, I was really happy to be able to have the experience to see it and experience just very old work that has still stayed standing until today.
Okay. I will remember feeling like overwhelmed by the beauty of the mountains in the background and the Inca ruins and stuff, and it was all just really pretty.
So when we went to Machu Picchu, I felt this great sense of just like living with nature, kind of. I feel like people live with nature all throughout their life, and I felt like I was kind of like living in the past, and I felt like I could see what the Incas saw. And it was like the closest I've ever been to feeling really close to the Incas, and it just felt like really beautiful, really surreal, just learned so much that day, and it was just really, really fun and awesome.
Hi everybody, my name is Alvaro. I am the tour director of the group. So I think I've been like 300 times in Machu Picchu, but the first time that I've been in Machu Picchu until this moment, I think every single time that I've been in Machu Picchu is completely different, because still it's amazing how the Incas, they could build this place. Still I enjoy it because mainly I like outdoors. Personally, I felt that this group, they enjoy so much to be in Machu Picchu.
Okay, so when I was at Machu Picchu, I felt like super overwhelmed, and then like all the sacrifices that have been made to go on this trip, they finally felt worth it.
So there's a number of places I've visited that really give you a real impactful sense of just the great history of the place and sort of your insignificance as a person amongst the great wideness of the world. Machu Picchu definitely has been added to that list. You beat all my expectations.
I will always remember the amazing Machu Picchu, and even though it's very stunning, it is also very old, and all the culture that is behind it, with the Incas and the villagers that live there, and I feel like that is a very magical place to the locals and people that go there.
I guess what I'll remember feeling in Machu Picchu was just excitement and like just wow, you know, just looking at it and the photos. There's not really words that can describe it. It's so cool and so pretty. I don't know. It's something that I feel like I don't know what to look back on, because I look back and the whole thing was all good.
So when I was in Machu Picchu, I really remember looking at a lot of the other mountains around there and being really amazed by how the Inca people developed the mountain into the beautiful city of Machu Picchu, and that was really incredible to see. And then I felt like it was just an experience that I would remember for the rest of my life.
That's all.
We're here at the exit of Machu Picchu. An amazing, amazing experience. The architecture, the culture, the science, the physics, and all other, just so many things coming together. That was just a phenomenal sight to see. One of the most impressive things many of us have ever witnessed, maybe ever will witness. Now we're standing at the beginning or entrance to the cloud forest. We're gonna, and some of us are going to walk back to Aguas Calientes on this hiking trail instead of taking the bus. So we're going to be starting this shortly. You can get a little sense of the trail here and the amazing scenery that we are surely to encounter on our way. Okay, we're at the bottom of the Machu Picchu hiking trail. We've done about 2.2 miles, pretty much straight down. We came from generally in the area behind me, right up at the top, pretty much. Now we're walking alongside the river, Urubamba River, which eventually flows into the Amazon, but not the direction we're facing. And then up there ahead is town Aguas Calientes, so we're going to go back into town now. Join us. We're here in Aguas Calientes again in the evening. We had a couple different plans that didn't quite work out. First, we were going to go play soccer. We are actually right now on the soccer field, which is why we're not playing soccer. And then we were going to come to the concert, which we've come to, I guess, maybe the very beginning of it, or pre-show kind of thing. But big concert later, but it starts probably a little later than we're going to be out tonight. But we wanted to come take a walk through town and come onto the field here and just kind of get a sense for the culture and the excitement and the atmosphere here tonight.
Palmas, ¿dónde están las palmas del público? Vamos, muchas gracias. Felicitaciones a los niños del jardincito 650. Visitantes, a los turistas nacionales y extranjeros que se han dado cita en el estadio José Nauchi Portillo. ¡Eso! A lo grande el corso de danzas. ¡Chuta, chuta, 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 chuta! ¡Que se siente la alegría! ¡Vamos, bailar, niños santos! ¡Vamos avanzando! Ahí están las oficinas, las sugerencias.
What I'll most remember about Machu Picchu is, first of all, that it's difficult to put it into words, but I'll try. I'll remember the feeling of a perfect mixture, perfect combination of nature, of culture, of science, particularly physics and math, and how all of that just came together in sort of a perfect way. As a social studies teacher, I'm not always quick to warm to math or physics or any math or science related topics, but from the moment I walked in the place, I was fascinated by the architecture aspect of it, or the technical ability to make a city like that. It was just astounding, and I don't understand it, and I want to learn more.